Oh, good morning. From Suncheon. The last time I don't talk very much, so the last time you saw me, I reached a guest house in Suncheon after my 9-day hike, camping adventure, and I checked out of that guest house because it was just a room without any windows, and it was 40,000 won, and I checked in here, 20,000 won, free coffees, snacks, really nice lobby, cafe area. I'm one of the only guests, so it's just ideal here. Yeah, I've got a nice room. I did my laundry. It's just, it's just a good place. Anyway, I'm checking out today. So this is the hostel. Very clean, free water, teas, coffees. There is this jazz piano playing literally 24 hours a day though. But I need to go and get another SIM card because the one I got sold in Jogyesan was only 15 gig of data. I thought it was unlimited, and I burnt through it in about a week and a half. So some morning admin, unfortunately.
I believe in thanks to the missionaries from the United States for making our country prosperous, teaching them education, and building hospitals.
Thank you, bye. Well, that was another 66,000 won for a month of unlimited data. That's 180,000 won I've spent so far on phone contracts. That's about £115. What you want to do is get a KT Mobile unlimited data, and then when you recharge you get 50% off. So I've spent an additional £60 because the last one I bought, they sold me unlimited, but it was only 15 gig anyway. There are these like that guy was a private shop that there are companies that, oh god, forget it, it's done. And I went for a nice run down this river the other morning. It's very nice riverside walk area. Oh, the wetlands.
Sky Cube.
Oh, just the gardens.
Only
yeah.
garden?
Yeah.
Okay.
안녕하세요. 감사합니다. And here we are at the Suncheon Bay National Gardens, and I'm just looking forward to this, just having a nice wander around this vast garden here. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. The Chinese Garden. Well, these international gardens are all very similar, but with different national flags at the front. Although they have been a bit more creative with the British one. We've got a Union Jack, fly tipping, and a phone box. We've arrived at the German garden. Very well put together, this whole place. And compared with Kew Gardens or Wisley, there's hardly any people. Well, this is the most well-staffed place I've ever seen. This team of workers is just dedicated to removing the weeds and things from this paving. It's immaculate, this place. And that was the Suncheon Bay National Garden. What a pleasure. So look at this technology. I can just open Google Maps, look for restaurants here. I can find a nice local one. I can check out the menu here, what dishes they have. Someone's even taken a photo of this menu, so I can just click on that. I can just open up the menu with Google Lens here, and I can just highlight specific text from the menu, and it will show me exactly what that dish entails. So I can just click around this menu here. It will search the Google images, so I can see that's some kind of pagion. I can just highlight little bits of text here, and I can just see exactly, okay, that looks like a cold noodle dish, and how much it costs. So I can just go in there confidently, point at the thing I want on the menu, and it's just an absolutely golden age for technology augmented travel with this kind of stuff. I do also like just wandering around and walking in a random restaurant and seeing what they serve me. The other day I walked in and I stumbled upon a Korean buffet. They were just cooking pork, fried fish, loads of fresh vegetables, as much rice and soup as you wanted. And I've been there a couple of times, and it's 6,500 won. It was just such a good find. Yeah, so you can't really go wrong eating out in Korea, to be honest. But here we are at Natulteo, which is the restaurant that I just looked at. Oh, it's busy. I don't want to kill the vibe with a one-person meal.
Do you want to eat? 몇 분이세요?
One. Is it okay?
오케이. 저기 그러면 저쪽으로 앉아주시고요. 저기 3번에 한 분 하시고 18번으로 한 분 갑시다.
감사합니다. 감사합니다. Thank you.
한국말 하실 줄 아세요? Can you speak Korean?
No, sorry.
Do you need the English menu?
No, I already looked. I want the cold.
비빔밥.
Oh, this is bibimbap.
This is bibimbap.
Oh,
Just a moment. Our main menu is this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. This one? Yeah, yeah.
This
Okay.
one.
Thank you.
It's okay?
Yeah.
완전히 한 건 아니지 어쨌든 간에 뭐 생각해보면 알지 엄마 내 남동생한테 달라 그런 얘기 한다 내가 항상 하는 말 있잖아. 남자 생각 다 예뻐놨어 뒤에. 잘나서 누르려 가는 거야? 도착에 있어. 내가 좋아하면서 요즘 우리 시댁 말했거든. 너도 다 갔다 와. 저녁 먹자.
England. England. Yeah. Thank you. Well, that was a good lunch. I like it when the owner says, you know, this is what we do, and tried something different. Not sure what it was. I think it was like mushroom sesame noodle soup. But the noodles weren't stretched, they were kind of chunked. They like shave it off the dough is how the Chinese do it. But it was nice to get lots of fresh vegetables as well, which has been lacking from my Korean diet. Did have another malatang noodles last night. Again, no sesame sauce, but I did throw a load of pak choy in there, so it's nice because when I eat at home in England, most of my plate is vegetables, so it has been a bit lacking. But I'm going back to the hostel now, I think. So that lunch was 11,000 won, which is about £7. 8,000 won for the gardens, 20,000 won for my guest house, 66,000 won for my SIM card. God, that's like, I don't know, £65 today. I don't really think about it too much because it needs to be done. I'm not just splashing it for no reason, but it does add up. It does add up. When I went for a river run the other day, I took my debit card out with me, just in case I wanted to drink somewhere or I wouldn't have to take my wallet. And fell out of my pocket on the run when I must have been retrieving my phone or something. So that's my international credit card that I use for all my purchases here. So I was pretty annoyed about that. But I just did a massive cash withdrawal with my other debit card, and it charged me £12 and £15 in fees and whatever. So it's not the end of the world. And I've ordered a new credit card and get my mum to post it to an address in Korea. So it's a manageable, very manageable, not a disaster, not like I'd feel if I lost my phone or my passport or my computer. Anyway, wandering back to the hostel. Cheeky Parkway. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Yeah. Oh, what is that? God, I'm gonna have to. Ah! I walked into a thorn. My head. That was not an overreaction. That was brutal. But I'm gonna have to watch all this through and edit it. It's like, I arrived in Suncheon. I was like, I'm gonna just edit and all my video from my big hiking adventure, but I only did about 2 days worth before I binned it off. It was just boring. Load of this stuff. Heading on into E-Mart. Yeah, boy. You want an iceberg lettuce, do you? The worst of all the lettuces. Yeah, it's going to cost you £3 for that. So yeah, enjoy. You want 6 Brussels sprouts, do you? Well, it's going to cost you £4, so you better enjoy them. But I'm not here for vegetables. I'm here for these. Some supplies. So while I've been in Suncheon, I've been trying to think of what to do next or where to go on my trip. And I did enjoy my camping, but the weather's turning cold and I don't have enough space in my bag for warm clothes or a sleeping bag. So I found a little quilt at the bedding section in the supermarket. Got some elastic from the dollar store, and I've just attached that to my bag. And there we have it. I mean, I don't know how warm it's going to be, but it was less than £10, so even if I get a couple of nights out of it, that'll do. And it gets me back outside again. But this is the, I'll do some research about where this is. So this is the Jogyesan National Park. I might actually just, look, they've just got little trails here. I might just head up here. No, I don't think this is a trail. Well, it's a pretty good option actually. Yeah, I can loosen these rocks and yeah, I like being enclosed by all this bamboo. So I think I'm just going to set up camp here and then maybe have a walk down to the temple, see if there's anything around there tonight. Okay, that's camp set up. Not the best pitch, but considering that it's now pretty dark, I will gratefully accept it. Yeah, I'm going to leave the temple for tonight and just grab some water and then head up to camp. So we're at the foot of the Jogyesan National Park. This trail guide looks so appealing. I didn't know they had all these provincial trails. I'm just here at B, and this is Jogyesan Mountain there, and I'm just gonna walk the 12 kilometers through the park tomorrow. Looks like this temple area is closed, so I'm going to retire. There it is. Let's grab my dinner. It's not the best, it's all squished in because there's plants here and some rocks, but that's the benefit of having this narrow tent. All I need is a little passage and it's fine. And I've cleaned this tent out, so it's actually very clean in here. At the last guest house I got it and washed it in the shower room, dried it out on the balcony, so there was some mould forming at the back, but now it's nice and clean.
Welcome to High Tide, Your Grace.
What is the meaning of this, Lady Lena? Is this how House Valarian greets its king?
Actually so excited about this. I mean, sleeping in here just with clothes on, it's not very homely. But I've got my very own duvet now in here. Look at me. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's nice. That is nice. Ah.